Okay, we get a piece of mahogany, we got our AV block, little 8-ton Jackie poo. Just gonna jack it. You want to do a jack stand, obviously, not just a bottle jack. Get the e-brake on and the wheel chock. So we're gonna just drop her down. And I locked this little insurance policy. But wow, look at that. Wheel bearing is fucked. Holy shit. Yeah, it's got 2 years out of it. I changed it like 2 years ago as preventative maintenance, so it's that time. Got the old Craftsman. It was my grandfather's, a little mini breaker bar, 18 mil on the caliper bolts. We gotta put some weight on it. Yeah, it'd help if you go the right way too. Let's use some toxic masculinity and break it free. Okay, cracked them. Okay, a little tip a wise old timer taught me. You take flathead and you compress that caliper, right? So that tests the caliper. This is dual piston big brake kit I put in here. So that piston is good. This one too is moving, that's good. But it makes assembly a lot easier. You don't have to get a C-clamp and compress the brakes. They'll slip right over it. Also, you want to just see that thing's moving. I'm going to re-lube these. Just peel these back and put some caliper grease in there. But yeah, we're good. Pads look good. So we get the tarp tied to the snorkel, front bumper. It's a rain shield, 35mm axle nut, and you can just see the sloppiness right there. There's the problem. Okay, so we get some square stock, wrap that around there, get some American-made duct tape back at Martin's, Paula Page, but way back in the day. Anyways, we're gonna just wedge this, and we're just gonna hit it with this breaker bar. Yep, there we go. So we're just loosening this, right? We gotta pull. We gotta pull these 3 bolts, right? We need a 12 point ½ inch, and we're gonna pull this whole axle and everything out. Okay, so it's a 13mm 12 point, and we got it on. Notice the clearance on that, how much shorter that can get into tighter spots, right? We're gonna run the extendo, which is not legal in California, but don't have to worry about that up here. So, right? See how easy that pops? So you get 3. Three like that. Here's the second one. Bam. One more. So we got them all out, we got this loosened up, and I don't know if I said this earlier, but zip tying the caliper out of the way so it doesn't fall or get banged around. We're pulling these 10 mil bolts so we can pull this shroud out, and the reason for that is this ABS, or sorry, well, wheel speed sensor, ABS sensor, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so you see the new one, right? See there's a little tab there. It's clipped in right there, so pry that out. Slide down that red tab. And use a screwdriver right under there, and you can unclip it. So we got it unclipped. We're gonna, because this is the bad one, we're gonna tap it out with the persuader. Brake shroud. Just like that. Got our connection all clear. Oh, we got one left. Right like that. So we're gonna assemble this and slip it back in. Try to clean up in there a little bit. You can vac it out. So yeah, so we're just tapping this out. You don't want to mar anything. And we're gonna grease those splines before we put the new one in. But it's got a little center point right there, you can tap it. I got the dead blow too, but Also too, you want to wire brush any rust. Check your U-joints. Just clean it up. Same thing within here. Just clean that up. I'm going to load that with anti-seize. Okay, so we got anti-seize all in here. Got it on the hub. And we're just going to just grease this spline here. I'm going to grease the other end too. Just rub that in. Get the red and tacky, that's what we're running right now. So yeah, we're just snugging that axle nut on to get it in. So that's snug, right? But we're gonna take it off and put red Loctite on it. But this will get it in the hole, so to speak. Forget this. There it is. You just want to take your time and make sure it's seated in. That's spinning the axle, so we're good. So yeah, now we're just I'm gonna snug this up and then I'm gonna do this. Okay, so we get some red Loctite. Just gonna come on. Brand new thing. Here we go. Alright. Not gonna go too crazy, but we're gonna get some on there. Okay. Okay, so we're snugging that. Torque wrench set to 100 foot-pounds. These axle, or these hub nuts are supposed to be 75. Just make sure. Well, that's 100. Our tape worked a minute. There's no play. So we're going to snake this too, make sure. We're going to zip tie this all the way through. Make sure it doesn't get hung up or caught anywhere. Okay, we lubed up caliper. So that's good. So we sprayed wiped the rotor. We got the caliper all greased up. Gonna put anti-seize on this new hub and just bolt her back